and we'll shoot him for 4. That seems pretty good. And then we'll shoot you for 1, and we'll shoot you in the face. Seems good. That way they gotta get rid of the Sleepkin Druid. They're back down. Whew. Ooh, that's just mean. Okay. How's it going, y'all? TimesPan920, and today we're back at it with some Rakdos Aristocrats. Anyone who's not aware of what Aristocrats means, you are using your creatures as sack fodder in order to get some incremental advantage one way or another. With Aristocrats, you're trying to sack your creatures to do damage and get value that you couldn't do otherwise in normal games of Magic. The reason this happens, Priest of the Forgotten Gods, this allows you to tap it to sack 2 creatures. Another target player will each lose 2 life and sack a creature. You add 2 black mana and draw a card. So the way this works is we have all this value with these little cheap creatures we don't really mind to sack, especially if Fanatical Firebrand can sack itself and get triggers. Grim Initiate leads a creature behind when it gets sacked, which is great. Dreadhorde Butcher, deals damage to them when it gets sacked, which is good. Mask of Immolation comes in, just a way to do it on its own, really. And the big reason these work is up here on the top end, and I say top end of 3 mana and 1 5-mana card. Mayhem Devil, anytime a player sacrifices a permanent, it deals 1 damage to any target. This right away makes Escape Shift matchup hilarious. A lot of times people just don't even read this card. They go for a big Escape Shift and end up hitting themselves for 8 to 10 damage. Kind of funny. Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, you throw this down, you start making 2 elementals, and all of a sudden you got your fodder right there for Priest, and you're good to go. And last but not least, if you have a Mayhem Devil out and you get this God Eternal Bantu, just sack everything. Stack all the triggers. Shoot him for like 10. It's kind of fun. But that's the deck. Sideboard over here, we got some Debolts. They can't be gaining no life. Next is Cruelty, some little removal here. 5/5, not too bad. Lava Cool, Noxious Grass, Duress, Legion's End. Nothing you've not seen already at this point. But this is the deck. Let's take it into some rank for fun and see how it goes. We're back down to gold 4 because we suck. Alright, first game of the day is against Claw 100. When I say Claw 100, I'll be thinking the White Claws, baby, because Claw was the law. Opener, we got the turn 2 Dreadhorde and turn 3 Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. I will keep that all day. So one day they'll decide, and they do. Let's drop this Blood Crypt down and pass the turn. See what we're going against. Temple of Mystery. So this is either a Escape Shift matchup or an Elementals matchup. Either way, we're dropping the Butcher. We're getting in for some attacks and passing turn with a 2/2 Dreadhorde Butcher. Hopefully they start out really slow here. Elves gets in the way a little bit, but I don't think they'll block it this turn. Doesn't matter because we're going to slap down a Chandra, Acolyte of Flame. We're going to send 2 boys at him, swing for 4. We got a Dreadhorde Butcher up to 3/3 now. If we can find a Mayhem Devil off the top, we'll be feeling juicy. And if they play something like a Risen Reef here, which is usually amazing, it's just not that good in this spot. Deputy Detention kind of hurts you a little bit because it takes the counters off. Asks to Fairy. But luckily we have more than enough gas here to throw at him here and get this going. It's possible I will want to play something at instant speed, so I'm actually going to go after that Teferi. Now the question is, do I want to shock this Llanowar Elf, which I think I actually do, as weird as it seems. I really want this Dreadhorde Butcher to start growing again. So let's do that, just to get it out of the way for good. Let's go to attack, send you here, you and you here. Got him down to 13. And counter back on her boy. So we're doing our thing even without like the hallmark cards over to Mayhem Devil. And Priest of Forgotten Gods still getting things done. Deputy here is annoying, but we have another Lightning Strike, so we're okay with that. Maybe he'll miss a land, that'd be sweet. Ooh boy. Let's go ahead. Lightning Strike, yo. And here I think we just make the most of our mana. We play a Mask of Immolation. Let's make us some more boys. And would you look at that, we're swinging again. Got him down to 10. And we can sack this at any time just to deal damage to it, which is pretty cool. See if he's got the answer here or not. Okay, Deputy's annoying, but we just minus the Chandra, get it right back. So he's just playing damage control at this point. He's not actually doing anything really worthwhile. So here, like we could play it, Eternal God Eternal Bantu. We're just minusing, getting this Lightning Strike back. And we're using it in his face. So let's do that. Let's get our boy back once again. Slowly but surely, just keep on getting that damage through. Griminish it here. I think we'll leave this for now. I think we just have him dead next turn. Fairy. Once again, they're just doing damage control to us at this point. Nothing really scares us too much. But yeah. So the Gateshift or ramp, not hard to tell there. Getting stuck on lands. I don't feel bad for them. They do enough degenerate things where it's whatever. So in this matchup, some Noxious Grasp would be good. These removal spells are okay, but I don't think it's anything I really care about too much. Tibalt could be interesting here. I think God Eternal Bantu we do keep in. That gives us just a way to refill our hand if they start going kind of crazy. As far as what's not good here, Dreadhorde Butcher isn't quite as good on the draw, but I think it's still something we play. The shock here seemed pathetic though. This is a hard one. Like, I just don't know what we really want to bring into this matchup. Like, maybe we just bring in Duresses. And I guess Legions in. Let's bring the Legions in instead. That'll take care of Land of Warriors and any zombie tokens they get. Well, even then, we kind of just want to go fast. Ignore my sideboarding. We're just going to go with this for now and call it a day. I think the whole point of this is just to go fast. Like, if they start going wild with zombies, we've probably lost the game anyways. So let's start off with this and see how it goes. 0 lands. Sick. That is much more reasonable. We will drop... I think we only need 1 priest here. Land of Warriors. Okay. Let's start with the Knight of the Ebon Legion. They thinking. Paradise Druid. Like, I know they didn't keep a 1-land hand. Noxious Grasp was interesting, but I think... Let's go with Taxi. I doubt they want to trade here. If they do, I'm actually cool with that. Priest Forgotten Gods. Next turn, we will have the mana. If they don't answer this, hopefully they don't have a Teferi here. Tolsimir. Yikes. Turn 3 Tolsimir is about hard for any creature-based deck to beat, so we're probably just absolutely boned here. So I think we Noxious Grasp you, play a Grim Initiate, and pass the turn. It's going to be hard to come back from that. Turn 3 Tolsimir is disgusting. Sucks too, because that's one on the play there. They wouldn't have been able to do that. Yikes. Yeah, let's just go next game. That's brutal. And this is Bant Ramp. I know they have exactly 2 Tolsimir in the decks. They just happen to have 2 of the sideboard cards in the first 15 there. You'll have that. Do I change anything here? Don't think so. Legion's in could be good. But I think I keep it like it is. Go here. So game 3 against Claw 100. Don't know what that was. Ignore that I even did that. Opener, we got a Mayhem Devil and a Priest, but this doesn't seem fast enough. I think I mulled that. This is not fast enough. Okay, and now I feel better about it. So we'll keep 6. Could get greedy, but I think I just take the Priest here, throw it away, get in with a turn 1 Firebrand. So let's start off with a little Fanatical Firebrand, something that I never imagined in my days of hating mono red that I'd be using a foil of. Yet here we are. They've had turn 1 Land of Werewolf every time, so good on them. This makes things a little bit more interesting. So I think we kind of go a little bit away from that priest plan right now and just shoot this. I want to keep them as slow as I can. Let's get Tulsamir up here, or Tulsamir. Dreadhorde Butcher, so that way if we do get a Tulsamir come down, then we can kill it dead. Okay. Chunk blocking Llanowar Elf looks like. I think I'd go Priest into Grim Initiate here. That seems better. So we'll play you. Hopefully next turn get this Mayhem Devil down and just start doing disgusting things. They can't Tulsamir us yet. Leafkin Druid, okay. Yeah, if that's all you got, okay. I think we're golden here. Play a Mayhem Devil. I'm just gonna swing this Dreadhorde Butcher because I may end up sacking it. Let's go ahead. Do here. We'll sack the Grim Initiate for sure. Us target him first. I think we do Dreadhorde Butcher and Grim Initiate. And we'll shoot him for 4. That seems pretty good. And then we'll shoot you for 1. And we'll shoot you in the face. Seems good. That way they gotta get rid of the Sleepkin Druid. They're back down. Whew. Whew, that's just mean. Okay. I guess they didn't like that. We can do crazy things too, Gateshift. And if you look at that, we're back at goal 3. Woo! Let's go to the next game. Alright, game number 2 against Shadows 92. I was born in 89, so I've got the old man advantage here, if that's what he's going after. Let's show him if we got that old man strength. Opener. Little land heavy for this deck, but we still got a turn 1 Knight with a turn 2 Lightning Strike. I think we keep that. Simic Guildgate. Okay, now this hand has got a lot better. Hopefully they don't put down a Boreal Grazer here. Cool. Let's start running things at him. They probably got a Elvish Rejuvenator here, I'd imagine. I know I was calling the last matchup Bant Gateshift. I think this is... So here we have an interesting decision. We could pump this up and just get max damage in. I think we want all the... Go a little wide here, so that way the next turn we can start pumping things. So let's throw this down and throw this down. That way even if they have like a circuitous route this next turn, we just have so much damage we can throw at them. I'm liking where we're at. Ooh, Priest can make this real good too. See what they do first off. So if we pump one of these, we do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's decent. I think I'd rather just play a Priest here. While holding up a Lightning Strike. We didn't even play her Blood Crypt. I'm stupid. My bad. Wow. Probably not going to matter here though. They can... If we time wiped here, then it kind of sucks. But I think it's just not going to matter anyway. I goofed there by not playing that land. Whoops. 5 lands. Circuitous route ain't going to do it. So we can go to the next game here. They can make zombies, but zombies ain't going to be good enough here. Cool. That makes things even better. Let's chuck this in. Let's Chandra. We'll Lightning Strike also. They're just so dead here. It's not even funny. It's a little funny actually. Let's go ahead. Use you. We'll sack you. Oh, sack. You know, target player. So send these boys at him. Okay. Let's go to attacks. I actually played that so wrong. We're still good here, but I played that really stupidly. And I guess I see the reason for playing this out. They think they can make enough blockers here. It's not going to matter. See if they don't time out here or something. The only thing it sinks a little bit here, they'll go gain some life, but even then they can't gain enough life to get past this. Okay, those plazas may actually do it. That's still probably not enough. So let's make two. Actually, they didn't let us do it. Boo. They were dead there no matter what, unless I just screwed it up again. So against Bant Gateshift, the Legion's Ends could come in. I don't think we worry about that. I don't want them gaining life, but even then I feel like there's some better things we can do here. Let's bring in the Legion's End to stop both the ramp creatures and their zombies. As far as what we take out, I guess lightning strikes just a little bit. Yeah, because like everything we want to shock, we can shock anyways. Otherwise, I think we just leave it at this and go to town. So game 2 against Shadows 92. I got 9-2, he's got 9-2. We're actually bros. He just doesn't know it yet. So we'll be on the draw this game again. Actually, I think we were on the play last game. We were pretty fortunate. I was whining on Twitter about being on the draw all the time, so maybe they heard us. This hand's great. Turn 1, I'm going to go ahead. I guess I drop the initiate here so that way next turn we don't find anything else worth doing. We can drop the Firebrand with haste as well. Blood Crypt changes things. Or Priest of Forgotten God changes things. Oh. I was like, what are we doing? I know I didn't mess up that bad. Priest coming in. Maybe just play like an Elvish Rejuvenator here. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Would love to draw another land, but we'll see what happens. It's not another land. So I'm going to play this. Then sack here. Target them. We're going to be able to play Mayhem Devil this turn. Sack you and you. Okay, that's actually really nice too. So we got the 2 floating, so let's play our Mayhem Devil, then play this, play Knight of the Ebon Legion. Pretty good. That on the play probably just would have ended the game too. We may have some disgusting turns this next turn. Hopefully he just plays like another Elvish Rejuvenator. If he does, then I'm ecstatic. Guild Summit's even better. We're not good gaming yet. Whew. Jeez, we just keep doing it. And since we have the Mayhem Devil out, we're actually going to not play this Dreadhorde Butcher. We are going to let everybody attack. Do some of that. Let's Priest here. This is just dirty. Sack you and sack you. He's going to take 4 here. Yeah. This is just so mean. And then we'll play a Bantu. We can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is just gross. We have the Firebrand and the Shock, so I'm just gonna do everything here. I guess I'll actually leave the Mayhem Devil there, just for funsies. We didn't draw a single land out of all that. So I had to go back and look at this just to make sure it wasn't the worst play in the world, and while it still feels like it, so we got them down to 4 here. We put them in a position where they had to have Hallowed Fountain and Time Wipe to pretty much not die if we had a single land. And drawing that many cards, I was pretty sure at least one land would come off the top there. We had Fanatical Firebrand. We had the Shock before we even drew the other stuff. So multiple ways of getting lethal. We had the 5/6. It was Menace. Multiple ways to get there if we drew a land. So I know it was risky, but I don't think I'm that stupid. That's all I got. Mayhem Devil triggers galore. And we'll discard an old Chandra. Kind of crazy we didn't find another land off of that. But we're forcing them to just have something big here. They gotta make 2 blockers for this Bantu or they're just dead. which is why we can afford to get really aggressive with that. Let's see what they got here. Rejuvenator is not going to do it because God Eternal Bond 2 gets banned. And that's funny. Like, I love a deck where you can just... Okay, that sucks a little bit, actually. Can we get a red source off? Oof. No lands. So he's got a block there. So maybe I got a little too aggressive there with all that. We've not even milled a land is like the funny thing. And I think that's still worth the risk. Like the gamble of doing sacking all his permanents and drawing just one single land is all we knew we needed because we had multiple. I mean, you see how many outs we have here. We still should be, if he doesn't keep gaining all this life. So go also make a blocker for him. Probably gains a little bit more life here. So frustrating! Golly, dude. I should have attacked that there. I'm getting a little triggered right now, so that's my fault for the playing the way I am. We'll ditch this since we don't have any lands. I took a big risk there, but it's just insane we've not drew a single land off of all this. They've gained a good amount of life on us. That's so punishing. Apparently we play 6 lands in the whole deck. They got a double block here so we can take out the Shalai. Note to self, maybe not go that crazy next time. We'll decline that. Faux show. And we'll throw another Bantu away. We still just need like a mountain. You know? If we can get a mountain, we should be okay. You know, again, not asking for much, we're asking for a mountain. He's also played all 4 of his gain life lands here, which is just... I'm so angry right now. Holy crap, I'm so angry. That's okay. So I punted there. We got extremely unlucky. Good grief, Charlie Brown. Let's run it back at him. We had that in the bag. Alright, so game number 3 against Shadows 92. Let's hope we don't get so unlucky like that again. That was insane. This opener's good. We'll keep this. Start off with a turn 1 initiate and pass the turn. Would love a red source here. No, it's not bad either though. Let's play this, swing for 1. Next turn we'll probably pump the knight. Okay. No. I'm trying to play my land arena. Let me be. Do 6 to him here while he's tapped at 2. Curious to see what they would play here. Plaza of Harmony has been an all-star in this deck for him so far. Rejuvenator is annoying. This Legion just kind of sucks now. Here, I think we actually just hit him. Ping that there. So I can afford to... Let's play this. And then get to swinging again. Got him at 9. Feel the Dead not looking too great for him right now, at least. And their mana is really awkward. They don't have like green sources. Hopefully they leave her 9 alone. They could have a time wipe coming up on us here. Let's just see what we got. Growth Spiral into a land. Buys him a little more time before his timeout gets used there. Okay. Shock off the top. We've learned our lesson from last time. And I'm actually just going to get... Did I just max? I think I just max to try to get all the damage in we can here. Get them down to 1. Let's make them have it. Good thing is they've already used 2 of their Plaza... Or actually, it's just 1 Plaza of Harmony. Even if they try to time wipe us here, we'll have 2. We'll have an amass, 2 amass token. Okay, so Clarion. Kind of strange there. They gonna do it again? Gates of Blaze. Okay, interesting. Cool. Can we just draw us like a burn off the top? Burn off the top, please. Not quite it. I'm gonna play this and sack 2. Sack 3 swamps actually. Okay, so we got the shock for this next turn unless I gain a bunch of life. Narset's not going to do it quite yet either. Just don't you gain life on me, boy. They whiff. Oof. Think you're dead? Double shock. If they try to do anything about it, they can't. Good game. That second game, boy, I'll lose a little bit of sleep over that one, even though we won. So 2-0 Rakdos Aristocrats. Deck I obviously need to practice with more. Let's go ahead and get one more game in and see how it goes. Alright, last game of the day is against Genjutsu. Sounds like some kind of thing off of Dragon Ball Z. We'll take the play as always, and man, a land makes that so good, but we can't keep a 1-lander. This is a little bit better here. Question is, what do we drop? I think the Lightning Strike. I think I'd rather go 1-2 here. I'll be on the play. Bantu lets us keep that, you know, strong finisher off here if we can get there. So we'll drop a strike. We ain't got time to strike. The only striking we're doing is in the face. Alright, that's a good draw. Good pickup there. Love to find some Mayhem Devil here pretty soon. If we can find a Mayhem Devil, this game might just be over real quick. Oh, okay. Saproling Migration. So they probably go double block here, I'd imagine. But we gotta keep sending it at them. Yep, good block by them. So we're gonna do 2, 3, 4, 5 to them. Can't say I've seen this matchup in months, but it is what it is. So this is one I know, like, we're always on the aggressive game plan. This is one where we actually will want that real fast. Okay, Priest is gonna be great, and we don't have anything to bottom here. So I'll just send these at him. Guaranteed 1 damage there at least. And I can't imagine this deck has too many ways to deal with a priest, removal wise. So hopefully we can start doing some things there. Mobilized district, okay. They're looking at priest. Don't take away the priest. Another history. Okay, that's pretty good. They got Conclave Tribunal now too if they really want to. No blocks here. Can we find us a Mayhem Devil off the top, please? That's so rough. They happen to have about the perfect draw on us here. Oof. Let's... I mean, we'll play this out, but we're pretty dead here. Don't think I worry about the night tokens quite yet. We try to just hold up shock here. But I'm pretty certain we're just dead, though. That was super brutal against us. Watch him have like a Tristani here. Johnny's pretty damn good too. So this is probably an awful matchup. I've yet to see anybody play this deck since last standard season. So definitely wasn't accounting for it. Let's see what we can do here. Noxious Grass will be good here. Legion's End will be good here. And I think maybe even Tibalt's going to be okay here. Stops the life gain and it can block the tokens well. As far as what we take out, Lightning Strike's bad. I'm going to cut down to just 2 Bantu there. We need some more action here. Like Mask Immolation, we don't really need to reach there, I don't think. We got 2 more cards we gotta take out here. I mean, it could just be Bantu. I think it's just Bantu. Very, very low curve here. So game number 2 against Genju. Let's try it out. We'll be on the play again. Won't have to mold this time. Hopefully we can pick up another red source here. If we can, this hand is just beautiful, man. I'll probably end up playing Priest here on 2 compared to the Dreadhorde Butcher, which is kind of crazy a lot of times. Because I want to get this down and just really have, before they can start Conclave Tribunaling, just have Priest up and ready to go. And this Chandra's going to make Priest about free, which will be really great. So, let's see what they got. Let's go to attacks first. Send everybody but Priest at him. Anything? If they try to steal away or something here, then I'll just give them just Priest that. Okay. They could have a Veil of Summer up here. And if they do, it's fine. We gonna get veiled, my friend? I wouldn't know because I don't know what you play. And no other red source will pass turn. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah. So this matchup is kind of weird all around because on top of like all the tokens and stuff they have, it just makes it really like they have so many things. It's just easy sack fodder for them that it's kind of hard for us to deal with. Firebrand, interesting. I think I play a Firebrand here. Play a Firebrand here. Let's create these boys. Before attacks, let's sack these guys. Okay. Another Priest is actually probably pretty good. I really should have done this before. Yeah, I wasted that mana there big time. No attacks. That was a rookie play on my end. I'm just going to play another Priest here and pass the turn. They're going to attacks. By golly. So we'll block there. I think that's a pretty easy block to take. And then before damage, so they can't do this instant speed, I'm going to go ahead and shoot that down. Just to have one out of the way here. Chandra lives on. And I think we pass turn here. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot this down. I want to force them if they got anything they would do. They want to like. Okay. Let's do this. Let's play a Dread Horde Butcher. Let's try a Priest. Okay. Another land. Nothing to do with it either. We got all this mana for once in the deck. We can't do nothing about it. I think I'll just send these two. We still just leave a priest back. That way if we need to tap it, we can. And Busher. Yikes. So before blocks, let's actually see what he decides to block. Well, no, I don't want the damage bin then. So before blocks here, we'll target him. We'll sack Initiate and one more. Yeah, let's do it that way. Top decking all the lands, son. We're getting to that point where they're going to have a hard time blocking any of this anyways. Really weird non-sequencing you gotta do here. That was a pretty fun one though. I had to really think about that. We kind of flooded a little bit there and did some things not very efficient, but I still think it worked overall. So knowing that they have that possibility, I want a lava coil in there, but it still just feels like it slows it down a little bit too much. Dread Horde Butcher on the draw is going to be pretty bad against this too, I would imagine. Let's go 2 of these, maybe 2 Butchers. Actually, the Mass might just be better here than the Butcher, so let's do that. It's a final game against Genjutsu. See if we can't finish this thing out strong. It's a pretty easy mulligan. 5 lands, 2 Chandra. I don't want to go to 5. And if we draw a 2-drop here, we have the 1, 2, 3. Pretty easy pitch of a mountain. It's funny how that one game I went 20 cards deep, only seeing 3 or 4 lands. And then now, you know, we got this. So play this, pass the turn. I think if they raise the alarm here, they've probably got to raise the alarm here. So I'm actually just going to send this Grim Initiate in since it has first strike. If they want a 2-for-1, they're welcome to. And I want to leave this Fanatical Firebrand so that way if I need to pitch it or sacrifice it with the Mayhem Devil this next turn, we get more triggers off. Yeah, so that just would have got 8 up in combat there, so I'm glad I played around that. This deck's interesting. It kind of plays like a weird, flashy... Goodness. Okay, so they go into attacks here, I'm imagining. No, okay. We draw on lands. Play the Firebrand. I'm going to go ahead and sack this so I can get 2 things out of the way. So we'll sack this here. So trigger. They missed out on a land. This has first strike, so we're not too worried about that. It's only 1 damage anyways. This I really don't want that Legion's land to have a chance of flipping. This is great. Let's go. Let's do this. No blocks from him. So we'll shoot this thing. And then this here. And this just shows the power of like the difference of Mayhem Devil in this deck and why not. I know I've seen a lot of people asking these kind of decks why you don't run Judith. This is why. That's fine. I could get real aggressive here, and I think I actually might. Because they're not going to be able to attack through this anyway this turn. We're just going to send all this at them. Are they dead here? They take 3, 4. Yeah, I think they're dead here. If they're not dead here, they got to chump block this, which is really bad for them. Say they block here, they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, buddy. Oh, they're down to 1. Okay. Well, no matter what, they're still probably dead here. And just to play this extra safe, since we don't have the actual lethal here, I'm going to shoot 1 here. Trigger there. Yeah, buddy. So Mayhem Devil in this deck just makes stuff go crazy. I don't think that's a good matchup still, all things considered, but those pings with the Mayhem Devil just make the matchup just go insanely in your favor. Let's look at the deck list one more time and see how it went. Rakdos Aristocrats. Did this third game on a different day just because I had work and work's been hell. I love you guys. That's why I'm doing all these videos like still pretty consistently. But this is like day 10 in a row. Smell real bad, but that's alright because I do this for y'all. So Rakdos Aristocrats, I had a lot of fun with this deck. This was actually a blast to play. Shout out to Jeff Hooglin. This is his list to the T. Didn't change anything. And don't even know what I would change. If anything, I need to learn more about it and see more gameplay of it. But I'm ready to start brewing my own decks once, you know, Eldraine comes out. But for now, just been kind of watching other people's streams, picking up stuff I like. Usually making my own changes, but this one just seemed like it was in a great, great place. Things we learned from this deck. If you're going to sacrifice all of your lands with Bantu, probably need to make sure they're at lethal. Even though the odds are in my favor there, I still think I did the right thing. You only have 3 to 4 lands of your first 20 cards there. You know, what are you going to do? But deck's great. It's really consistent. It beats the hell out of Gateshift. Its Vampires matchup's probably bad, I would imagine. But I have to see more of it. But hope you guys enjoyed. Rakdos Aristocrats coming in. We'll probably play some more of this deck. We'll see you next time.